Hey dolls, welcome back to Doll World Show. So this is the most recent set that I got. I just got this like 2 nights ago at Walmart. So I wanted to go ahead and take them out of the plastic container so I could show them to you a little bit more. And I wanted to let y'all know the quick story behind these dolls. Now, you can find these at your Walmart, probably depending on clearance. And some of my Instagram friends have like, I don't know where they live, but they have like some really good stuff for clearance that is never on clearance at any of my local Walmarts. So to make a long story short, I wanted to get them about 2 weeks ago, but when I went to the register, it was ringing up $29.88, even though when I picked it up, I thought it was going to be $19.88. So I was like, okay, you know what, take it out, because that was more than I thought it was in my head, you know. So to make a long story short, I was on Instagram. One of my friends told me that they got her. She said that it said that it was supposed to be $19.88, but when she went to the register, she only had to pay $7. Okay, imagine getting this 2-piece set for like $7. Like, that's a win. Okay, that's what you call winning. All right. So I went back after she said that, because I'm like, okay, well, I knew I wasn't going crazy. It was supposed to be at the most $19. So when I went back 2 nights ago, I went ahead and got them, and I took my own pictures to show them proof, so they didn't even have to waste time going back to the bag. Okay, I was not playing. These are the pictures that I took, and I showed them this is how much it costs. So that's the quick story behind these dolls. I want to also go ahead and show you and let you know why I really needed to have this set. So for one, check this dude's face out. Like, I love his face mold. I think it's super handsome. Okay, I love his little shirt outfit that he has on. I can dress one of my dolls up and make them look real dapper with that. And then check this out. He has the gun belt harness, and then he comes with a gun which looks like a desert eagle. I don't know if that's what that is. Kind of looks like a desert eagle to me. And then she has a long sword. Okay, so these little weapons like this are kind of pricey on eBay. Something like this on eBay could easily cost like $15 on the low end. You see what I'm saying? So to get a whole set, because I was already looking that up, I need it for my show, hint hint. I was already looking that up. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted that so bad. And then it doesn't hurt that it also comes with a Wonder Woman. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get this set for Wonder Woman. I already have a DC superhero Wonder Woman doll, so I thought I already had Wonder Woman in my collection. But now we have her, okay? She's the more realistic, serious looking one. So I guess that doesn't hurt. And then she has a cute little outfit on that, at the least, I can use this for one of my dolls for Halloween, you know? So yeah, one of my dolls definitely already have a Halloween costume. Somebody's gonna be Wonder Woman on the 31st. But yeah, I think this is a cute set, and to me, I don't mind paying the $19.88 for it, even though I wish I could have gotten this for $7. So shouts out to my Instagram friends. They be catching the best deals. But let me go ahead and finish cutting them out the box, and then we'll look at them in a little bit more detail. Okay, so now that we have them out the box, we can get a better look at them. Now, they do stand on their own, which is pretty cool. I love when dolls can stand on their own. But there are some obvious things we need to talk about here. Now, for one, before I get into my review, they need to have their weapons. So just remember, look, check this out, y'all. This is the sword that Wonder Woman comes with. This is super cool. Okay? So now my dolls have a sword in real life. And here we go. I was trying to see if I could see what type of gun this is. It says Springfield Armory, And then it says model 1911 AIC AI 9mm. So this is a 9mm, okay? I don't know if y'all know what this is. To me, I'm just like, this looks like a Desert Eagle or something. I really don't know. It doesn't look like a Glock, but this isn't a gun channel, so we're gonna get off of that. If y'all do know what type this is though, comment below and let me know in the comments what type of gun this is. Now that I have it in my hand, it may not be a Desert Eagle because the barrel is not super long, but yeah, y'all tell me what type this is. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in his holster so he could be ready to go. Bam! Now come on, like that's worth it for an accessory. So there's so many things about this set. That's why I said I really don't mind that I had to pay the $19.88, even though I would have loved to get it for $7. But for one, Wonder Woman, all of her clothes comes off, okay? So I just want to show you her. She comes with this little accessory or whatever, her arm accessories, and her shoes, which are like wedges, you see. But she does stand up, and these are the types of dolls that are pretty well articulated. However, her wrist doesn't bend, but she does bend at her knees, hips, elbows, arms. And then let's see, she has good motion on her head, okay? So that's Wonder Woman, but I'm not going to spend too much time on her because we didn't get this set for Wonder Woman. I'm sorry, I love you, girl, but we didn't get this for you. Okay, we got this for Steve Trevor. So when we look at this doll, there's mostly some things that I love about him, but there's one obvious thing that I'm not loving, and it's the molded pants. Come on, like, come on, we're too old. Especially as a doll collector, like, we don't do molded pants. You see what I'm saying? But everything else is perfect. Even his molded hair, I don't mind. I definitely don't like female dolls with molded hair, but I don't mind when my male dolls come with molded hair. Because even when I do doll custom, well, hint, hint, I have some supplies coming in for my doll customs. But when I start doing customs, I'm not really going to be focusing too much on the guys at first anyway. Especially not their hair. You see what I'm saying? Unless I'm trying to add a beard or something. So I feel like he's fun. I love how his hair looks, and I love his face mode. Let's get another close up. Check him out. Like, he's hot. What do they call it? Tall, dark, and handsome? He's kind of, you know, he has some tan skin, and then he has the dark brown hair, which I love. And I think it's actually really cute. The blue eyes are like a really cool contrast. So I have a surprise. I told y'all I'm not a fan of molded pants. So we're going to do two things in this video. First, I want to show you the other dolls that I have that are compared to her same body. And then we're going to do a body swap with Trevor to get him out of these awful molded pants. Okay, so here's my other Wonder Woman. That's my first Wonder Woman from the DC superheroes. You can tell that they pretty much have the same or very similar, at least, body types. Now you can see, if any of y'all are familiar with the Bad Ghouls Club, you've seen Wonder Woman because she is security for season 2, which is still underway. And so the similarities is they both have this arm guard or whatever, but that's about it. Other than that, they're completely different. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually like my DC comic superhero better because she just looks, you know, more animated and cartoonish to me, which I think is really cool. The cartoon versions of the superheroes, because that's what I grew up on. So she just reminds me of that, you know what I mean? So I personally I like my DC superhero more. But this Wonder Woman doll is not that bad. She's just kind of plain Jane looking to me, you know what I mean? But she's not that bad though. So I'm definitely gonna use her. I don't know if I'm gonna keep her looking like this, because she looks kind of mean. Like, she looks like she would slap you. Or if I'm gonna do like a repaint or something, I don't know. And another thing that I think that it might be that I'm not really crazy about her is her hairstyle. And it's not bad, but you know, it's just a braid, you know what I mean? So yeah, that might be what it is that makes her look so plain Jane to me. Other DC superhero doll, I only have 2 of them, is Bumblebee, and she was my first one. She was the first doll that I saw with this type of braided hair, which was one of the reasons I had to have her, other than the fact that she's just absolutely gorgeous. But I do have Bumblebee, and I just wanted to show you her because she has similar body type. And then I wanted to show you her knees, which are kind of similar, but you can see that they're not exactly the same body. So I did just want to show you that distinction. But they are the same size, so I believe they could all wear the same size clothes. And it looks like they also have the same type of feet. So that's cool because I can get Bumblebee all dressed up now one of these days. And even my other Wonder Woman doll, they can have these sexy gladiator wedges on. Last but not least, I wanted to show you her holding her sword. She's ready to go, and her hand is cupped to where when she has this in her hand, this is not coming out. So it's funny because now that I'm actually playing with her with the sword, I'm really loving this doll. The sword changes the game. Like, I love the sword. She looks serious. I just don't know if I'm gonna make her Wonder Woman. She might be another type of character in Doll World shows. So now that we let Wonder Woman strut her stuff and show us that she's not playing any games. Ooh, Wonder Woman, you almost hit me, girl. We're gonna look at Trevor and see if we can get him a body swap. So I've been wanting to do a tutorial on head swaps. For any of my new adult doll collectors who's seeing this, body swaps are basically when you take the head off of one doll and put it on a new body. So a lot of times you'll see dolls on Instagram, especially from adult collectors who've been collecting for so long, and you'd be like, wait, where did they get that body, or how did they get him articulated where the joints and everything can move when it was like a non-articulated dog? That happens with head swaps, okay? So I got this doll. Now, y'all know him as Finnick, which he is Finnick. He's a Hunger Games doll, but he's Finnick, and he was on the Bad Ghouls Club when he started dating Grace, and he's currently kind of dating Grace right now, even though they're not on the best of terms. So he's up in the air. He doesn't know what is the fate of his relationship with his boo. But yeah, so make a long story short, this is my second Finnick doll. I'm gonna show you another doll. Well, actually, I'm gonna do that in another video. But I actually articulated another doll with Finnick, which was a fashionista, and then now I'm gonna use this Finnick again, which is my second Finnick, to articulate him. And I already have another Finnick on the way in the mail because I really like this doll, and he's only $11, so he's worth it for a body swap. Like, it's a really cheap doll, you see what I mean? So, and he's all the way articulated, like ankles and everything. So I'm gonna see, and I'm hoping that this is a good match for my guy over here, but we will only know when I take the head off. So before I remove his head, the first thing that I'm gonna do is remove his clothes. And I did want to show y'all that this does come off, so your other dolls can use this too, which is really cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and take off his clothes so that we can see how this outfit is. All right, good. So this is a one piece, and it's just Velcro in the back. And it looks like his body type is actually like my Ever After High dolls. For those of you who are familiar with Hunter from Ever After High and Dexter, he has like a similar body type to them, it looks like. And he does have these buff shoulders. So let me pull out my other doll, Finnick, and let's take off your clothes. You gotta take off your clothes. Alright, so let's look at these two body types next to each other. Okay, so there are some obvious differences with the body types. I really love this dude's shoulders. I love how broad it is. Finnick's body doesn't look like that. But Finnick still might be a really good match for this guy. I'm looking at their neck sizes. They're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. And their complexions are not exactly the same either. This doll looks a little bit more tan than Finnick, but when I put the body on there, I think it will still be passable. And any body is better than a molded pant body. Okay, and then they're also the same height. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the head swap. So I'm starting with Trevor just because I remember I didn't do male head swaps at first because I just wasn't sure about so I had to readjust the camera so I could get it at a comfortable angle. I don't want to ruin the head, and I never remember what's going on underneath the male heads. But you can wet this to make it a little bit easier, but I didn't even have to boil it. As you can see, I'm just carefully trying to remove that. There we go. So we got the first part done. And boom, we got the second part done. So that wasn't hard to come off at all. And we didn't ruin anything. This plastic got a little bent, but that's not that bad. And this is also what we're going to be doing anyway when we start doing our customs. So just to give you one more look. And now we're going to remove Finnick. One thing that I did want to say though is that if you do have problems removing your doll heads, especially the females in the Monster High, you can boil them, okay? When you boil the plastic in hot water, it loosens it up so that you can remove it with ease and you don't have to worry about damaging the plastic, so that you can use the bodies again with no problem. So his is sliding right off, and this is probably another reason I love to use this Finnick doll, because he gives no issues at all when it comes to removing and replacing heads. So bam, see? Simple as that. Right? And they look about the same. Look at the neck. I'm hoping that they're good. So, oh, here comes the moment of truth. Replacing the head on the Finnick body. I hope this looks good. All you got to do is press it down. Basically, it's very easy to put the heads back on. I like to press it down all the way to where it's kind of like a short neck to make sure I got it on there right. So check it out. He looks good. So check it out. He looks really good. I love how it looks. It doesn't look bad at all. We're missing the shoulders, but I can sacrifice the shoulders so that I can change my man's outfits out. You see what I'm saying? But he looks good. I feel like you can barely tell a difference in the complexion. To me, I can't really. Not while it's on his head. And plus, people's bodies are not always the same complexion as their face. My face is usually darker than the rest of my body. You see what I'm saying? Now, in the wintertime, my face and my body are usually the same color, but usually they're not. So it's okay. The dolls don't have to be super perfect. You know, we all have our imperfections. So I want to go ahead and put this jacket on him so we can see now how he looks in this outfit. Since he has a new body, I want to see how this fits him. And I'm really excited about this outfit because I have a doll specifically that I want this top for. So that's pretty cool to me. But yeah, check him out. He looks just as good. Like, now he's lit. You see what I mean? No more molded pants. Alright? So, yes. Like, we don't have time for molded pants in the adult doll collector world. But as you can see, it was a simple fix. So, as I said, to me, I actually ended up, I guess you could say, spending about $31 to get this doll to look like that, because my Finnick does cost $11, and then we have him, which I got in the set for about $19.88. But to me, it's completely worth it, and I'm so happy that I have him now, because I'm just loving that face mold. And as far as Finnick, see, his head is just chilling over here, but since I already have another Finnick coming in, I like to go ahead and I'm gonna see how his head looks on this body. So Finnick doesn't look too bad. And I see that this head shape gives it a lot more articulation, because he can move his head all over the place, which he couldn't do in his other body. And now this doll can hardly move his head, but he has a new body. So that's that. So those are the pros and cons. But now I have Finnick on this body. So sometimes when I'm recording him, I can record him just for the upper top of his body and make it look like he's been working out. Okay, so I'm gonna have two Finnicks now that I use. This one just for his upper body, and the other one is just gonna be for his everyday regular body without these awful molded pants. So now we have his final look until I change him again. I did put him in some black pants to get him out of these workout type pants that he was in that comes with Finnick. And I actually took these pants from this set. Okay, so that's where those pants came from. But yeah, I think he's looking pretty good. I'm super excited now, and I'm definitely ready to use him. I can't wait to figure out whose boo this is going to be, because I don't know yet, but he's definitely gonna be somebody boo. Like, you can't be walking around on Doll World Show streets looking this cute and not be booed up. I also wanted to show y'all one more thing. So this Phoenix set comes with these pants. It comes with this little tank top underneath, and it also has like a matching vest that goes with this. I'm lazy to get up right now, but I'm gonna do a picture insert to show you how he comes. So I already have 3 sets of these now, and I think that's pretty cool because I love these outfits. They remind me of like jogging outfits, you know, exercise wear. So now I have 3 of these for my men, so they can have some kind of team or some kind of thing going on where they exercise together and they all have these outfits. So I think that's another thing pretty cool about this set. It's only $11 and some change on Amazon.com. And if you want me to put the link, matter of fact, I'm going to put the link in the description below so that you can find exactly where I got this doll from. So I hope that you all enjoyed this head swap and review of this Wonder Woman set. Absolutely am happy with it. I give this set a 99 out of 100 just because I had to do a swap on his legs. But other than that, I'm really excited about it. And I give it a 99 because, like I said, I still wanted this set for these little accessories that they come with. Okay, they can be really pricey on their own. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like this set, comment below and let me know if you have this at your local Walmart or if you would like to get this set. Because if I find it on Amazon.com, I will make sure I put the link in the description on the future for anybody who's interested. And yeah, so let me know what you think about this. Also, did y'all see Wonder Woman? I actually didn't finish watching Wonder Woman, but I might finish watching it tonight. I watched it like probably about halfway through and fell asleep when I was looking at it. But it looked like it was pretty good. I just fell asleep because I was really tired that night. But I'm going to try to watch Wonder Woman again. So let me know if y'all saw Wonder Woman and if you like it. And I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Peace.